a shower yesterday and I just can't do anything with it. And oh God, does that ever make me look washed out? Hang on. Yeah, that's a little better, eh? Hey, how's everybody doing this beautiful Thursday? Um, I've been getting, I was saying the urge to spring clean has been happening. G'day, Dimbula Blade Works. Dimbula Blade Works is sending me some new knives. What's that up here? My goodness. Oh, at least you didn't have a great big drink of water and slobber all over me. Hey, my baby. Oh, to mama darling. Oh, yes. Can I have a kiss? You only get one more treat. You only get one more treat, and then you're done for the day because you've been sucky today. You've been very sucky today. Now go lay down by the fire, okay? That's it. I'm sorry. You've been sucky today. You've been after me for treats all day, all day. Oh, she's really sucky today. Can I have kisses? Okay, give me a kiss. Mwah. Now go. Go lay by the fire. Go on. Mommy vacuumed your rug and everything. Fingers messed up. Typing hurts. Well, then, try not to type too much, okay, darling? All right. God, I got this stupid song from TikTok going through my head. I just really hate your face. Da 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 da. I really do despise you. I think your head is just one giant wart, I don't even know the words, but I mean, it's been going through my head for 2 days, and all I can see is Trudeau's face. Excuse me. Excuse me. So, I'm doing my spring, getting, the urge to spring clean. I've taken out my second garbage bag because I went through my clothes and now I went through Howie's clothes and I just threw out everything, any shirt or t-shirt he hasn't worn in the last year. And there's some he hasn't worn in several years. So I don't care how new they are, right? That whole bag's going to the clothing bin. But tomorrow I attack the linen cupboard. It'll be a patrons only video. It'll be a patrons only video because I'm going to take a picture of it before. So, hi, Jackie Moppet. How are you, darling? Well, I tried to put it out on Facebook and Twitter and all that stuff, within an hour, between half an hour and an hour before I go live to give everybody a chance to get notified. But I can't always do it that quick. All right. Movie quote of the day. Who wants a free reading? This is a tough one, but I'm giving you more of a phrase, okay? Oh, yeah, Freaky Friday will have to come. Yes, don't forget tomorrow's Freaky Friday. All right. There's nothing under 10 pence a pound, Mama. We have to economize. Do you mean us to starve, then? No, just not eat beef. That will get you a free reading, if you can tell me what movie that's from. Hey, let me say hi to everybody. Allison, Betty Randall, Brazen, Seashell Aloha, Dimbula Blade Works, Donna Lull, EJ, Becky, Aces, Jackie, Jean Kubicek, Malka, hi darling, Mary Cook, Mr. Bucky, Patricia Carson, Railroad Ranch, Rosie Slade, Rue Boo, Sandy Candy, Sheila, Sherry Leach, and T Mama Dukes. Now let me go over onto live chat. And Village Steader, which cards would you like? We have, okay, I'm just going to go. Yeah, I had the right cards in my hand. Here's your reading, Village Steader. I am taking your reading from the Gaia deck. Ah, Village Steader already got it. Hey, Natasha B. Yes, Village Steader, it was Sense and Sensibility. Glad people have taste like me. The message. Positive news, positive outcome. Village Steader, you have been waiting on some news. It's not so much news, but you've been waiting. Is it a pregnancy? Like in a goat or a daughter or something? But you have been waiting on some news, and it's going to be a positive outcome. Okay? I don't want to live in a world with no beef. You know, but what's really funny these days is I'm not beef and I are not agreeing at all. I haven't eaten pork and I don't know how long, except for maybe bacon. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Like the last time, like when I went to eat the meatballs from the meatball sub, no matter how I cooked it, it was just like that is going to go down like a log in my, like a barky log. I won't be able to swallow it. I don't know what's going on, but I'm listening to my body because I'm losing weight. I just realized since my ovary surgery in 2012, I have lost 56 pounds. That roughly translates to 4 to 5 pounds a year. Slow and steady wins the race. So I'm just listening to my body. Okay, no pregnancy. Okay, so, well, it's something that you have been like doing this over. And you're going to have a positive outcome. Hey, under pressure. How's it going, Paula Bowie? Bev, switch to something else. Switch to something. What do you mean switch to something else? But I do want a puppy. Want mine? I'm kidding. What? What do you want? What? Oh my goodness. I don't know what. She's really sucky today. She's really being sucky today. My goodness, Gracie. Are you okay, baby? You got something in your eye? You okay? You're not getting any more treats. No, you're not. So give Mommy a... Did she just burp in my face? So give Mommy a kiss. Give Mommy a kiss. And away you go. Don't disrupt again. Everybody loves you, especially Mommy. Go. Is Daddy home? Go see. Go see if Daddy's home. Go see if Daddy's home. Hello? I'm sorry. She's pissed at me because I haven't sat down to snuggle with her today. Right? I don't do it every day. Okay, Gracie, I was kidding. God. I have 2 old girls, need some new energy. No, that's her like you're not, well, maybe a pissed look, like you're not loving me enough. There's this TikTok video that I'm going to have to record her and I doing this. And, her looking at me, and there's a background saying, I seem to be owed some massive snuggles today, and you're late on your payment. You know what I mean? Well, now somebody else said also that I should actually heat up the sauce and the meatballs so that it's not that it heats up through faster. Howie really liked them. I ate a half of one. That was all I could eat. I'm on a fruit and whole grain kick. It's like, but hey, Mama Cat, Vicky Lemire, how's your Mama's on her way home today or tomorrow? Bravo. Good job, Mom. Good job, Mom. Hey, Carrie McKenzie from Australia. Hey, how did the Canberra run go? Like, did that resolve anything? That's as close as I can come to asking. Hey, Andrew, darling, how are you? Can you add hemp seeds to the meatballs? Yes, you can. But the problem with that is when you use hemp hearts, if you cook them, they lose like 70% of their nutritional property. So that's why you see me sprinkle them on salads and on top of, noodles and Parmesan and all kinds of, ooh, that sounds really good. I might have that tonight. Because I treated Howie to dinner tonight from the shawarma place. That's why I sprinkle them on salads. I put them inside sandwiches, but I never cook them. I never cook them. Switch to what you feel to eat. Well, that's what I'm doing. I'm just eating whatever I feel comfortable with. And guess what? I don't know if I'm sleeping any better. Sleeping has never been my forte. But especially since I quit drinking. That's why I drank, so that I could pass out. That's, back in the day. Yeah, so I've just been kind of listening to my body. And me too. Me too, Gypsy Mama. I love me some hemp hearts. You know what my favorite dish is? Is some spaghettini noodles. And you melt a little bit of butter and a little bit of cream cheese. And then you throw the noodles in, just coat them, and then you put it in a bowl and put some Parmesan and hemp hearts and garlic. I mean, don't ask me how often I eat that and still lose weight, right? It is a beautiful day. It is a beautiful day. My pup is happy. All is good. That's good. So, all these years I've been listening to other people tell me, and this is the year I'm not gaining any winter. I did go up about 5 pounds between the convoy and the Emergencies Act. I put on like 5 pounds, but it's gone. Right? I just put my energy into something else. It is good, Gypsy Mama. It is. Sometimes it started out years ago with me just wanting pasta, butter, and a little bit of Parmesan, salt and pepper. And then came hemp hearts. And then came, if you don't have cream cheese or butter, you can throw Dwapa sour cream in your noodles and stir them, and then gives the Parmesan and hemp hearts something to stick to. Garlic. I'm a garlic junkie. I got a pork loin from the butcher's. He French trimmed it. Ooh. And gave me the small pieces of pork and the rind. It's just like pork belly. Local butcher bargain. Woohoo! Yeah. The joys of Hashimoto's. Oh. I've had to go back onto metformin as insomnia is kicking my... Oh, melatonin. Well, just try not to do melatonin too often. And remember, melatonin should only be taken at your regular sleep time, because it is not a sleeping pill. It is a chemical released by your brain that helps you get drowsy. Using melatonin helps reset your sleep cycle. So if you're taking it during the day to have a nap, you're screwing yourself up, right? That's just common sense. Do you still have something? Are you kidding, Becky? I got like 6 boxes. Thanks to you folks, Andrew and other people, I got like 6 boxes. I don't drink it that often now. I save it to medicate at night. Or sometimes I'll have one in the morning with my toast, because I like to dip toast in my tea, but the tea has to be sweet. And I only have the one sweet tea a day, right? I have to tire myself out. Well, it will be interesting to watch the news tonight. The truckers was supposed to drive to Washington D.C. today. Well, I think they left yesterday. It all depends on how long it takes them to get there, right? Bought two pork loins on manager special, $40 worth for 12.40. Wow. Well, things are going to start moving along again, right? All the mandates are being dropped. Over the next couple of months, all the mandates are going to be dropped. They may hold on to the masks, but I'm not going to because I can't wear them anymore. They cause me to have panic attacks. And I can only take so much lorazepam before I get the dementia. If I don't take it 20 minutes before bed, the second my head heat hits the pillow, I'm awake all night. Yes, see that, like I don't dip toast in like regular unsweetened, just milky, classic British tea, right? I just, I'll have a multi biscuit tea, or I'll have a small, like not a cup like this. I'll have a small regular, 10-ounce cup of tea with sugar in it and dip my toast in it. I mix hemp hearts, quinoa, poppy seeds, sesame seeds, pumpkin seeds all together and sprinkle it over cereal, yogurt, and soups. Oh, that sounds delicious. Does anyone else think that today will be a day that we will remember where we were and what we were doing? I don't look at the news. I'm going to wait for Howie, but I only opened TikTok once this morning. And all I saw were people across the Ukraine filming the air raid sirens going off. We almost had our own personal Putin, but I'm not going to talk about that. I used to love grape nuts, the original recipe, in my yogurt. I hate flax seeds. They get stuck in my teeth. They do, don't they? But you know what flax seeds are really good for? Flax seeds are good as an egg replacer. Like if you're making a cake and you need an egg, you can grind up 1 tablespoon. Yeah, 1 tablespoon of flaxseed, add a cup of boiling water and let it a quarter cup of boiling water to 1 tablespoon of ground flaxseed. And when it cools down, you use it like an egg in baking. You can use it in your meatloaf as a binder. You can use it in meatballs as a binder if you want to can them and not, you know what I mean? So chamomile tea with honey plus melatonin is brilliant. Yeah, absolutely. Today I'm just listening. Gypsy Mama Prepper, I would love to have a reading. Saw Dr. Robert on Malone's Getter. Yeah, flax seeds are really good for that. I'm growing my chamomile's growing. I'm having a really hard time with my celery, my leeks, and my onions this year. They're not. I've had to double up on the packages, and I'm not getting near what I normally do, so I don't get it. What medicine did you mention about dementia? Was generic for no lorazepam. Lorazepam, Benadryl, Gravol, and over-the-counter sleep aids. Do your own research because I am not a medical professional, but as far as I understood it the last time I looked, over-the-counter sleep aids, Benadryl, and lorazepam with overuse can hasten the onset of dementia. Oh yeah, hey Seashell, what's going on? They're everything's coming up, but the leeks, the onions, and the celery are not happy about it. So I don't know. But I mean, I haven't started my medical seeds either, though. Do you sanitize your seed trays before starting? I never have, and someone told me I had to. Yes, I do. I sanitize them if I've used them before. I have trays that I have used, But this trays I use this year are brand new. So, okay, there's a good word. Mucilaginous. Mucilaginous? Mucila. Mucilate. Yeah, mucus. Mucilaginous. Oh, I'm not going to try anymore. I need to start more onions too. Yeah. You're welcome, Yoshi. We are getting an ice storm here in Pennsylvania. Are you in the path of the snowstorm from it? Probably. But I mean, my trees, as you look at the thumbnail, my trees are still coated in ice from 2 days ago. We had some freezing rain and it hasn't, my truck is covered in ice. So the lime tree has flower blossoms and they fill the night air with such a fragrance. It's heavenly. Oh, that sounds lovely. I used to make flaxseed gel for my hair. What do you mean gel? What do you mean gel? Like use it like, did you like put it through a sieve and just take the gel and it worked like an egg white or what? Can I start rutabagas indoors? No. No. Root vegetables and vines, with the exception of tomatoes. Root vegetables and vines do better planted directly into the soil. If you're going to do your rutabagas, you can do your rutabagas, your potatoes, your beets, your parsnips. Okay, so potatoes, carrots, beets, parsnips, any root vegetable you can put in the ground as soon as you can work the soil. But no, they don't do well started inside. And anything like watermelons, squash, like a vining squash or melons or anything like that, they have to go directly into the ground. If Stephen was here, I'm sure he'd tell you. Nattokinase, fingers crossed. What is nattokinase? Mucilaginous? Thank you, because I was having a hard time with that. Mucilaginous. So are grapes. They draw mucus out of your body. Grapes are really good for that. Ice here in Arkansas. We had a sleet storm and now freezing rain. Ice here in Arkansas. Am I too loud? I'm losing my hearing, eh? So I'm losing parts of my hearing, so things don't sound the same. Like when I'm laying in bed last night, Gracie was she was sleeping with me until it tooted. And then she got really offended and went and slept with Daddy, who snored all night. Oh, I gotta tell ya. But anyway, remind me to tell you the snoring story. What the hell was I talking about? Oh yeah, Gracie was snoring. And now this is my ear that I've had really bad infections in this ear over the years. One hospitalized me. So I'm lucky I can still, hear out of that ear, right? Barely. I still can hear. But I was laying on this side and Gracie was snoring, but because people think going deaf or losing your hearing is where you just start to lose sound. No, it's where the ringing in my ears overrides sound. And every once in a while, I'll feel pressure and it'll go beep, and then it'll fade off. I'll get a pressure and then I'll get a high pitch. That's one more decibel of or section of my hearing lost. So listening with this ear, it didn't sound like a snore. It sounded like a rattle. So I had to lift my head and go, oh, that's just Gracie snoring. It's a Japanese enzyme supposed to be great for the heart. Please look at nattokinase, maybe for Howie. Okay. My car and yard are covered in ice. We wouldn't have been able to get out of the harbor even if I wanted to go somewhere. Bad here in Oklahoma. Oh, yeah, Oklahoma. Right. We've all heard the story of me driving on the turnpike where there was 108 vehicles in the ditch. Me, a guy from Wisconsin, and a trucker. Get out of my way. Because it was used to it to us, right? Okay, so the snoring story. All right. Last night, again, okay, for usually I have a fan on for because I get overheated really easy. And Howie hates that our bedroom is ice cold, as cold as I can keep it without opening a window. And I have the fan. That's just another reason he sleeps in another bed. I have the fan, a big box fan at the foot of my bed on my dresser. And so I usually have it on low for white noise. But last night it was quite cold, so I didn't put it on. Sudden complete deafness in left ear, sleep on right side. I sleep like the dead now. Well, all I have is ringing in my ears. It's like a high pitched mosquito whine, almost higher pitched than a mosquito. Okay. Anyway, and it's constant. So anyway, I don't have the fan on for white noise. And Howard was particularly loud in his snores last night. Well, I had had a medicated cup of tea. So once I figured out Gracie snoring, and I rolled over and I wasn't, and then Howie started. And all of a sudden, I'm back in the 70s and I've got a disco song going through my head. Now, got to remember what it was. It was a Casey and the Sunshine Band song. But here I was singing it in my head. As soon as I remember the song, hey, Hill House Paranormal, how's it going? Really, Malka? So I'm laying in bed going, singing the song in my, right? I told it to Howie this morning, but I can't remember the song. No, it wasn't Boogie Shoes. That's it. That was it. Do a little dance. Make a little love. Get down tonight. Get down tonight. Snore. Do a little dance. Snore. It was just, I was pissing my pants laughing at myself. And I laughed. I couldn't stop. And Howie woke up. And he goes, what's gotten into you? And I said, oh my God, I wish I had been singing and recording it. I said, because you and I had a boogie night going on in Disco Land with your... Oh my goodness. So the upside is he had to get up and go to the bathroom. And when he rolled over, he wasn't snoring anymore. I turned on my fan for white noise just in case. And I was able to go to sleep without the giggle fits, right? Oh my God. Do a little dance, snore, snore, make a little love, snore, snore, get down tonight, snore, get down tonight, snore. That was it. That was the exact thing. And it was that fast, right? It's like, oh my goodness. So, now my nose is itchy. Thank you, Gracie. I'm going to think of a movie quote. I'm going to do a free reading. Pay no attention to the woman behind the fan. Smoke. The sacred white sage. Cleanse us. Bring us peace. Push aside negative energy and thoughts and evil intent. Cleanse me. Clarify me. Keep me humble. Okay. Lori Lumax. What you described with the tinnitus sounds like what my mom is dealing with. Meniere's disease. Well, I know that the last time a doctor looked in my ear, he said there was a lot of wax buildup at the back, and I stopped using Q-tips right off the bat. But I honestly think I need, yeah, I know it's going to be stuck in your head, right? I only discovered it last week. I had to buy nattokinase prevention is better than a cure. Really? I want to always call you Cheech when I see you light that thing. Hang on. Holy crap, man. That's really big blunt, man. No offense. All in fun and humor. Okay. I'm going to do a movie. Oh, here's an easy one. Okay. Seashell, are you ready? Nothing goes in your ear. Hey, Angela, other than your elbow. Yeah, tell that to Howard. You need to have that ear washed out and plug inside will clear. Well, that's what the doctor said. I need to actually put some oil, just like extra virgin olive oil, a couple of drops at night for about a week and rub, and then flush it out and we'll see. No, I wasn't quoting the movie. I wasn't quoting the movie. Hey, Ange, is Aunt Audrey here? Aunt Audrey on March 1st or February 28th, Aunt Audrey is going to be what? I'm going to say 96. I'm going to say 96. Well, are you kidding? I'm huge. I'm not huge on the Cheech and Chong movies. I just love Tommy Chong and Cheech Marin. I do. I love Cheech Marin and Bordello of Blood and all that fun stuff. The doc can remove it for you. Okay, well, I'll try it. Okay, so Bev, we use ear candles to remove. I don't know about that. Hey, Stephen, I want you to clarify for me, Stephen, that somebody asked if they could start rutabagas indoors, and I said no root vegetables started indoors, and no vining squash or melons. But that carrots, parsnips, rutabagas, potatoes, beets, all of those things can go in ground as seed as soon as the ground can be worked. So please let me know if I said that all correctly. Hey, Autumn Leaf. Okay, I'm going to pick a really obscure movie, but it's going to be, it's a 3-word. Okay. And are you ready, Seashell, to find the first answer? Is Aunt Audrey watching? 96. That's what I thought. Ear candling ruptured my husband's eardrum and he had to have surgery. There you go. Oh, Gypsy. I'm sorry. All right, here's the movie. Are you ready to watch now, Seashell? Be ready because it's going to go fast. It's the people! It's the people! Free reading. Aunt Audrey, how are you? Okay, Aunt Audrey. Let me see. What day is Aunt Audrey's birthday? It's on Monday. So on Monday, you know what? Sorry, Aunt Audrey, I didn't mean to swear. But the truth is, yes, Village Steader, you got it first again, as far as I can tell. But I will pull a card for Audrey too. Nope, you can. But you need to transplant very young into the ground. I have done carrots, beetroot plant about 1 inch tall. Okay, well I wouldn't push my luck with that. I really wouldn't. Okay, Village Steader and Audrey Abbott. You guessed Soylent Green back to back. So being a Soylent Green quote, let's do the Gaia cards again. All right, the first one is for Village Steader again. You are fast, Village Steader. You must be like my age, like 58. I remember thinking when they were talking about Agenda 21, Soylent Green was all about that. Liberation! Vive la liberté! Um, breaking free from a negative attachment, village homesteader or village steader. 65. Okay, well, we could be sisters. Village steader, it says you're breaking free from a negative attachment. Liberation. Now, don't reform the same attachment. Okay? I get the feeling that this freedom from this negative attachment is something you've been wrestling with for years and you keep taking it back. This is your liberation time. Don't take it back. And Audrey, no card? No card. Request silent prayers for Ukraine instead. We will absolutely add the Ukraine. Absolutely add the Ukraine. This is terrifying, right? This is, this year, I told you there's going to be a lot of scary stuff going on. But the end result we'll all come through it. And it's going to be we're going to have a better world for it. But the only way out of all the shitstorm of the life that's going on in the world right now is to survive it and get through it with the light of God in your heart. Okay. When I say God, I mean creator of all in your heart to lighten your way, right? Because as long as you're carrying that light, darkness cannot envelop you. Okay. You're welcome. Where do you get your cards from? Oh, Amazon. I just, every once in a while, one will call to me and I will buy it. But I've got this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sets. And that's not my tarot cards. Need to run, still working. Okay, Stephen. Hey, honey, it's going to be a really kick-ass, hard slogging work summer. Please take time to rest. How is Dan? I want to ask, how is Dan? Hey, Cal, how's it going? Taking my power back bit by bit, talk by talk. I'm surviving. Awesome. Well, you know what? If I remember your last reading correctly, that's what that was all about, was you finding your center and re-empowering your life and letting go of toxicity in your life. Wasn't that the last time I read your cards? What happened to the quilt curtain, please? It's on my bedroom door, Malka, because my plant lights go on at 6:00 in the morning. And although, 5:30, I get up and I plug them in, and then I make Howie's breakfast and I make his lunch, and then I make my toast and my tea, and Gracie and I go back to bed for a couple of hours, usually around till 10:30, because I end up stuck reading a book or something. But it is the heaviest material for my door to keep the light out, because those lights are going to soon be on a timer. Awesome, Kel. I'm so glad to hear that. I need to stop avoiding the feelings, accept them, and go through the feeling. Well, that's right. Think about it this way, okay? It's like an unfinished job, isn't it? Right? When you have feelings that you just keep pushing aside because you just don't want to deal with them, you'll deal with them when you're ready. Okay? You will deal with them when you're ready. And B, when you have to go through them, or you're never going to get any resolution as to, everything happens for a reason, a season or a blessing, right? It doesn't really matter. But every time we avoid something, a nasty task, which I've been doing and which I'm working on, but every time we avoid a nasty task or dealing with something unpleasant, it just festers. So, the sooner you lance the boil and get through the pain, you can begin to heal, right? Hey, Dreama Closa, how are you? In the middle of canning, and I must get back to it. Okay, teasers, pleasers, darling. Well, thank you for stopping in. So yeah, right? I mean, so today, like I said, I got a garbage bag full of clothing. And tomorrow I'm attacking the linen cupboard. Because as soon as we're done with the wood stove, for the year, then the real cleaning starts. All the curtain, well, I don't have curtains, only in my bedroom, but they all have to be taken down and washed. They'll probably disintegrate from sun damage, but they'll all be taken down and washed. And then I have to get about a bazillion Swiffers, because you can dust every single day with a wood stove. You could dust at 5 o'clock in the morning, and by 5 o'clock at night, you've got a half an inch layer of dust again. It's the wood stove. I've decided to grow a golden beets this year, something new for the garden. Ooh, prepping German potato salad. Okay, you can't can German potato salad, can you? And if so, I want the recipe. Just got home from being in Myrtle Beach for a month. Back to the cold weather. Oh, must be nice. Thawing whole pork butt and arm roast for tomorrow's canning. Well, I've got a little roast beef that I'm probably going to do this Sunday. Howie's waiting for his birthday card from his mom because she's late. But because his birthday's on Tuesday. I've already given him his gift. But I'll make him a chocolate chip cake and see if I can't, pick up some stuff for lasagna, right? I got my deck cleared ready for building another room on the boat and been gifted a brand new wood burner. Wow! Well, you make sure that it has reburn technology, and it's because you don't want something that's going to throw off too much heat and take too much, because you're in a small space. I mean, you may think the boat's big, okay? But trust me, I have one wood stove, and it does this entire upstairs, which is, I don't know, 600 square feet or something, 800 square feet. Take care, teasers. Mwah. Hey, Mia Marlowe. I wanted to say Mia Farrow for some reason. But guess what? We do not, we don't spam on this channel. Thank you very much. It's a tiny cast iron. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Is it like one of those? I know the kind you're talking about. They have them, some people have them in their RVs, which, I would think about if I had more room in the coach. But I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Yes, you can, Bev. Been canning the German potato salad for years. Well, can you send me the recipe and how to do it on connectedheartsfamily@gmail.com. Connectedheartsfamily, all one word, @gmail.com. Because, I'd like to try it, right? Because I don't do, I've got potatoes going wrinkly in a bag out there because I buy like a 10-pound bag of potatoes a month, maybe a month. Exactly. Sorry, not shouting, just excited. All right. So, thank you, Seashell. So I'm going to, let's see. I'm going to take a trip behind the fan. I'm starting to feel the pain. Then you could do a video for us. Why not, right? But just because somebody else can something, if I don't trust it, it's not that I don't trust Audrey Abbott. I'm just saying, It's like, I loved Bear Prepper, but that chick canned meatloaf, and that's just shit you don't do. You do not. I mean, there's another woman who's like got Dr. Janie Pendleton, and she puts breadcrumbs and cans Swedish meatballs. You just don't do that shit, right? You're playing with it's Russian roulette, no matter how you do it. So I would love to see the recipe, and I would love to try the recipe because I've heard of German potato salad. It is a hot potato salad, isn't it? I'm game if you're game. Okay. So, excusez-moi. I have to turn on the outside light soon for Papa. He's waiting for his birthday card from his mom because he's pretty sure she's going to send him a C note, and that will buy him his header. He's already got, thanks to us, all of us contributing at Christmas time, he got his new carburetor. Now he wants his new headers, and he's been pinching and saving. Like every payday, it's like, is there any extra money for me? Yes, dear, you can take X number of dollars. And he knows, actually, I'm going to send it to him. That's right, we have a deal. I'm going to send him his money through internet transfer. And he takes it and puts it on his CIBC bank account and directly onto his CIBC pay-as-you-go credit card. And he knows that whatever I give him over and like he has to have so much per week for gas, right? He makes his own coffee in the morning, but he has to have so much per week for gas. I give him that, and anything over I can give him, I give it all to him, and he budgets his gas, and everything left over he saves up for car parts and stuff, right? Meatloaf don't last long enough around here to be canned. Well, thank you. I have several fans, but this I'm wearing kind of purple today, so it's kind of my purple fan. German potato salad is so good. Well, hi, Mary Cook. Yeah, I know, Aces. I actually am going to make a stuffed meatloaf this weekend, I think. But it'll be for Monday's video on our half-acre homestead. And I'm not going to tell you what I'm stuffing it with. I have to make sure I haven't done this video before. So, speaking of wood stoves, just lit mine. Hubby called and says he has a chill. Can't have that. Absolutely not, Donna. I agree. I follow guidelines and approved recipes. Would love to see the canning recipe too. Okay. So send it to me at connectedheartsfamily@gmail.com, and I will see what I can do about doing a canning video. And remember, if you need lids, in the description box below this video. Now, I've had some people bitch because the lids were in China. Well, everything you buy at the dollar stores from China, and half the shit in Walmart's from China. These are stainless steel heavy-duty lids. I've never had a failure. I've never had a buckle. Nothing. And you can buy them by the sleeve of 100. Right? Like, I mean, buying the sleeves from Lehman's.com, it's like $60, $70. And that was, I don't know, 10 years ago, 5 years ago. Right? But buying them by a box of 50 or 100, it's easier on the pocketbook. And if you use the coupon code half-acre, one word, all capital letters, half-acre, you get 10% off. So, and if for any reason you're a Canadian and you order and the shipping amounts don't make sense, then you contact them. Okay? Because it's a generated thing on the website. It may be a generated thing, and they may be able to do better than what the generated shipping cost says. You know what I mean? Thank you for the meatball sub video. I've never put mine in the oven. Duh, my boys can't wait for me to make them. Well, guess what? Is that today's and yesterday's video? There is another way. There is another, what do you call it? Tweak to the recipe. There we go. Um, Heat the sauce and the veg and the meatballs all together. And then, you know, you can separate the meatballs if you want, but heat it first. And that way it doesn't have to work so hard to be heated from the outside. And it won't have time to get as soggy because it'll be already hot. You know what I mean? Somebody told me that today. And I said, I'm not making a third video, but yeah, that's brilliant, actually. So Village Steader, I think, has the recipe. Well, who's canning German potato salad? Postage to Australia is double the price of the lids. That was the quote from 4 Lids. It's not actually FOUR, it's FOR. Well, postage to Australia is bloody expensive. Anywhere from North America to Australia, New Zealand is bloody expensive. Look below, hit the like. Seashell, the link says 404. What are we looking for? Look in the description box below. Hang on a second. Here. Try that link. Try that link. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's because there's... Hang on a second. I think I know what's going on here. Hang on. Stop that. Start with this. Because it may be adding it together as a link. And then this separately. Try that. That should work. The 4 jars link should work now. It worked for me. It worked for me. Ah, here we go. Hang on. Sorry, guys. Yeah, that's it. 4 jars shop. It takes me right to click that link. It takes you right to their store. Got it. Okay. But and that coupon code, you guys write that down or bookmark it, because that coupon code for 10% off is good forever. Is good forever. Just saying. So whenever, you know, I don't have to do videos on it, but every canning video from here on out, you're going to hear my little blurb about 4 jars lids, because I friggin' love them. Absolutely love them. Stainless steel, 4 millimeters thicker than anything you buy in North America. Unless, you know, disposable lids. But thicker than any disposable lid you'll buy in North America. Got to go. Bye for now. Take care. Say, hey, Rena. Take care, sweetheart. 76 watching, 33 likes. We can do better. Oh, I love you, Melka. I'm usually lurking in the rafters. Hey, Jan W. Did you get it to work, Angie? Did you get it to work? Folks, be careful what you click. My phone was hacked last Friday, resolved Monday. Well, do you not have virus protection on your phone? Everything I have is on 2-step verification, minimum 2-step verification. Hi, Fiona B. Who's an inspiration? You have a safe weekend. Take care. Yes, Rena. Take care. Have a lovely weekend. And remember, folks, spring's right around the corner. I'm so excited. And I just can't hide it. Oh, somebody needs a reading. Holy lifting. All right, here we go. Abundance. Somebody, I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. Abundance. You do have that power. What people don't seem to realize is everything is possible in life if we just pull on our belief, right? Everything is possible. Okay? Never thought I'd fly, but I did. In an airplane, but I did. But anyway, somebody needs to know that they are the purveyor of their own abundance. But you don't believe it. You doubt yourself. You doubt yourself. Or because this doubt is upside down, you don't necessarily doubt yourself, but you maybe, okay, you understand that you are abundant, that abundance comes from within, all right, that you can manifest anything. And I got this wrong, but you're really cocky about it. You don't stop. You're not stopping and thinking of the consequences, that everything we desire, everything we want is within our grasp, is within our manifestation capabilities. But it's got to come from somewhere. Okay? So drop the cockiness, please, and start thinking about balance. I don't know who needed to hear that, but that's... Oh, good. Have you seen the weather report? No. Where? Where for? I just know I still got ice on my trees from 2 days ago. I get any more ice on my trees and they're going to start breaking. Right? Like, you know. Oh, all right. Ah. This is also for the same person. Once you straighten out and fly right, you will have success. But you need to humble yourself before the power of within. Okay? This isn't a game. Right? You will have success, but you need to humble yourself before the power that you actually have. We all have. Ontario and Quebec. Oh no, hang on a second. -12. Oh, Western Quebec. I'm not seeing any warnings. God, I got fat fingers. Okay, public weather alerts. Oh! Extreme cold, extreme cold, extreme cold. Snowfall. That's the eastern townships. We are western townships. It doesn't look that bad for me, maybe. I'm closer to Ottawa. Okay, let me just go here. Right, sorry about that. Hey, Leanne, how are you? I think I'm going to be missing it, yeah. We're closer to Ottawa. So it seems to be a northeastern kind of thing, and we're in western Quebec. Ottawa is eastern Ontario, southeastern Ontario. So that nap saved me for today. Well, you know, we're going to do Freaky Friday tomorrow, Joe. So I'm planning on inviting you. Grafton, Grafton, Ontario. Do you know I used to live in Colborne? I used to work at Knight's Apples. That's wild, man. Well, we didn't actually live in Colborne and we didn't actually live in Castleton. We lived on, I think it was Route 21, little place called Dundonald. So yeah, I mean, you got like, do you golf over at oh, what's it called now? God, it's been years. We haven't lived in Colborne in like 21 years. So yeah, it's a small world. Oh, honey, yeah, yeah. Well, you guys are like you're right down in southwestern Ontario, right? So we're getting it in Western New York tonight and tomorrow. Sounds like it's all around me, doesn't it? Is that a big mug still available to purchase? No. The place where I had designed them from would no longer allows me to do a 30-ounce mug design my own. Oh, here comes the garbage can. We got them on. And that's something, you know what? That's something here. Okay. They have switched us over to garbage bins, the lidded ones that the truck can pick up and dump. But the problem is we're still on the same schedule as when we had the big massive garbage boxes, which means in wintertime they only pick up the recycling and the garbage twice a month. Well, the reason they used to do that was because garbage would last longer in the cold and they didn't have to. But the problem now is the bins are too small to let us go 2 weeks waiting for garbage pickup. I'm going to have to write town council. Darn what? 50 yards from the lake. Wow. Yeah, I lasted like 10 days at Knight's Apples on the conveyor belts packing boxes before I had my doctor said, what are you trying to prove to yourself? Lasted 10 days, had to quit. And that's when I ended up in an emergency hernia surgery too. Aces! Every time I see a big mug, I think of you, Bev. I say, wow, she would love this. I've ordered 2 new ones. Now, they were supposed to be here by now. One's for Howie's birthday, and it better friggin' get here soon. And it's a 30-ounce mug. And it says, these are a few of my favorite things. And it's pictures of his race car and me and the dog and his motor coach and his kids. Okay, we had to put one picture of the kids. Just kidding, just kidding. And mine is a bunch of hearts saying life is better with puppies. And it's all the names of my dogs over the last few years, all my favorite dogs. Take care, Malka. Gotta go. News is on. Okay, you know what? You're right. So listen, folks, thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for laughing with me. And let's say a prayer, shall we? This is a non-denominational prayer for anyone. Hang on a second. This is a non-denominational prayer for anyone who wants to lean on their faith to join us. Don't pay attention to how I address God. You address your higher power in your way, and this way we can all join hands and hearts across the world. Okay? And we can share some light. You hear that howl? Daddy's home. Oh, you're welcome, Fiona B. I don't know what I'm an inspiration for, but, oh, quick, did you plant your tomato seeds yet? Yes. Yes, I did. All right. And if you don't want to stay, no harm, no foul. There is no judgment here, okay? This is only for the people who want to participate. And yes, we're going to direct our prayers to the world right now and what's going on in it, especially the Ukraine, right? I need one more. Hey, God, oh great creator of all, including Christ, who you gave us to teach us the value and the preciousness of love. Oh God, we've been seeing some really terrible things going on in the world, right here in our own country too. But right now, this morning, I woke up to people live streaming air raid sirens all across the UK because Russia is invading. God, please care for and protect and shelter all those people who just want to live in peace in their own country. Look after them, God. Know that we lift that entire country up, God, so that the light of your love will shine down upon them and give them heart and strength and patience and tolerance and bravery in the face of the fear they must be now facing. God, we don't want to exclude anybody. We lift everybody up to you who is alone, afraid, sick, neglected, rejected, addicted, sad, isolated, ill. We lift them all up to you, God. And thank you, God, as we link hearts and hands, that you pour the light of your love down into us so that we may become a ring of light worthy of your love, but we cannot contain it. And we push that light out into a big, beautiful umbrella that pushes back at the darkness and gives people and souls a place to shelter until they can strengthen their own light again and then stand up and raise their torch, the light of your love, to help the front line of light. Amen. Take care. Shalom. Namaste. Peace be with you. Walk in the light of God. Whatever your salutation is, you do you. But know that when we come together and link hearts in prayer, it's always amplified and it's always heard. Take care. God bless. Peace and love. Pray.